Yay, you're watching! So today I'm gonna kick off the ube series by making ube halaya, aka purple yam spread or purple yam jam. So ube halaya was one of the first forms of ube I had when I was a little kid back in the Philippines. And let me tell you, this stuff is addicting because you have ube, you have the condensed milk, you have evaporated milk, and then you have sugar and the typical ube halaya recipe. But what I want to make here is a non-dairy and less sweet version so that we don't feel as bad eating it more often. First things first, you're probably asking, well, where am I going to get ube, right? To be honest, I can't even find fresh ube root here, but what I did find is this grated purple yam. Same thing, purple yam is ube, and I found this in the frozen section of Seafood City, which is my local Filipino supermarket. And it's been defrosted so that we can just mix this with our other ingredients. So let's start off by taking a medium saucepan and heating it up over low heat. And we are going to take about half a cup of coconut oil and just allow this to melt completely. Traditional ube halaya recipes actually use butter instead of coconut oil, but I want to use coconut oil because it's considered to be a healthier fat, and also because coconut and ube makes such a great flavor pairing. Speaking of coconut and ube making a great flavor pairing, the next thing we're going to add is coconut milk. So we're going to put in the whole can. This is 13.5 fluid ounces. And we're just going to pour that straight in with the coconut oil. Just be careful because it'll splatter everywhere. The top part has solidified because there's some cream in there, but the bottom is all liquid. Okay, so just give this a stir until the solids from the coconut milk have fully melted. All right, now it's time to add the ube. So I just opened this up and we're gonna put in all of it. So 1 pound of the grated ube. Oh my God. Jeez. Phew, okay. So much splattering every time I cook. Okay, so while we're at it, we're gonna add a pinch of salt to enhance the sweetness. And just stir this up. And we are gonna let this mixture simmer for about maybe 10 minutes. And then we're gonna add in the rest of the ingredients. Okay, so the mixture has been simmering for about 10 minutes and it's gotten a little bit thicker. And the next thing we're gonna add is gonna be either agave or maple syrup. I'm gonna be using agave syrup because I have a lot more of it at home. This is about 3/4 of a cup. Now you can add more if you want, but in my opinion, agave syrup and maple syrup are sweet enough that you don't really need it. And ube is naturally sweet. All right, so that looks good. We're gonna let this simmer for about 20 more minutes until the mixture becomes thick and gloopy. Okay, let's check on the ube halaya. It's been about 20 minutes and I was stirring every 5 minutes or so. Ooh, that looks weird. So it looks a little weird because of all the coconut oil that floated to the top, but if you just mix it a little bit, you'll see that once it integrates back into the mixture, it actually thickened up a bit. In addition to the thickness, it also got a little bit more of a dark purple color to it. Wow, it looks so cool. So at this point, let's turn off the flame. So next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put the ube halaya in containers so it can firm up some more. And I'm gonna use this one, which is a llanera pan and a mason jar. So the reason why I'm using a llanera pan is when I go to the market, this is usually the shape that I see the ube halaya in. And this tin is usually used for making leche flan. Having the ube halaya in this llanera pan makes it an easy way to just cut it up and eat it as is. But what I want to do is put it in a mason jar so that I can also use it as a spread. Pour it in there. Hopefully with all the coconut oil in the mixture, it won't stick to the llanera pan. And just smooth at the top. Pretty. Ooh, look at that. Wow. Okay, so we'll set this guy aside. Oh, it's hot. It's hot. I forgot that it's still hot. All right, so next we're just gonna put the rest in this mason jar. Wow, this actually made a lot. Not all of it fits in that mason jar and not all of it fits in the llanera pan. Okay, so that was really quick, right? Really easy to make, not as many ingredients. This is a little bit different from the traditional Ube Halaya recipe. You're not gonna have that taste of sweetened condensed milk or evaporated milk, but what you will get is you'll still get that ube flavor amplified by agave syrup, and you can eat it a lot more often without all that guilt. So if you've never had Ube Halaya before, you're probably wondering, how am I supposed to eat this thing? Well, you just take a spoon and you eat it as is. Or you can put it as a topping to your breakfast oatmeal. Or if you want, you can amplify your desserts by making ube cookies, ube cupcakes, and even ube bread rolls. Oh, those are so good. Okay, so that's it for today's recipe. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. You can go ahead and comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!